Welcome to Barack and Michelle Obama Elementary, where the future begins with us.
We love learning here and we do our part to be respectful, responsible, and safe.
We are the future leaders and do our best every day.
This is why we are called the Obama Tigers. Come on, let's check out our school.
We always make sure we are on time every day so we don't miss out on learning. Being tardy is not cool. When scholars come into the building, we walk with a calm body and we greet adults and friends, good morning. We pick up our breakfast to go and head directly to class. We always walk on our right side of the hallway and keep our hands, feet, and body to ourselves. It's also important to pay attention to adult directions. Use a quiet voice and keep track of our belongings.
The first thing we do when we get into our classroom after we finish breakfast is to read the morning message. Morning message tells us how to start our day.
Thursday, December 15th, 2011.
Next, we start our morning meeting, which builds strong friendships and strong community in the classroom and throughout the whole school.
Morning meeting starts with our greeting.
Good morning, Troy.
Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning, Kariana.
Good morning, Samantha.
There's Troy. And Arson. And Tariq. And Jenny. There's Dakota. And Muchi. And we're all back together again.
Then we have sharing time.
My favorite thing to do in the winter is when my cousin come over, we make snow angels.
Once we are done sharing, we do an activity.
Pizza, pizza, daddy-o. Where do you meet him? Pizza, pizza, daddy-o.
And finally, we finish with news and announcements.
In Science Today, we will be doing an investigation on volume with Mrs. Derry. Let's have a great day.
After morning meeting, it's time to start working. When we're in the hallway, everyone is quiet. We stay in our own personal space and keep our hands to ourselves.
Some scholars hold bubbles in their mouths to remind themselves to keep their voices off. Other scholars lock it or pocket. This means they walk with their hands crossed or in their pockets to remind them to keep hands to themselves.
We always stay to the right side of the hall. We do this so we don't crash into one another. It's just like being a car on the highway.
Of course, we are always quiet in the hallways so we don't disturb the other classes hard at work.
When we show respectful, responsible, and safe behavior, we earn tiger paws. We give the tiger paws to our teacher and they hang them on the door, showing how many tiger paws we have earned.
The Media Center and enrichment classes all have different teachers, but the rules are still the same. We always use the 3 B's everywhere we are in the school. Be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. In the Media Center, we love to check our books and learn how to research information. We stay quiet in the Media Center so we don't bother others.
One place we don't have to be quiet is during structured play. This is when we go outside or to the gym with our class and play games as a group. We always play safe, and structured play helps us build a strong team. So after all this playing, we get hungry, so let's go wash our hands and eat lunch.
We don't waste time in the bathrooms. We do our job and we leave. Make sure you have a pass when going to the bathroom by yourself.
We're noisy outside, but when we come into the cafeteria, we use inside voices. When we enter the cafeteria, we walk around the perimeter We stay in a single file line and never bunch up. Everyone is hungry, so we have to be patient and wait our turn. We make sure to get everything we need as we go through the line. Once we sit down, we must stay in our seats until dismissed, so remembering our stuff is important. Having good manners in the cafeteria can earn us the cafeteria award, so it's important to always say please and thank you. When our table gets dismissed, we clean up our space, walk to the exit, and dump our food in the appropriate place.
Once a month, our class goes to an assembly in the gym or drama room.
We enter an assembly on time with our voices off. We follow adult direction for seating and keep hands, feet, and body to ourselves. It's respectful to listen and pay attention to the performers and speakers. 3 scholars from each class receive an award for being respectful, responsible, and safe.
Our teacher will tell us when it's time to leave, so we wait until we are directed to leave.
Sometimes we get off track and need to take a break. Everybody needs to take a break sometimes. If taking a break doesn't work, we go to the buddy room to get ourselves ready for learning. The buddy room is usually close to our classroom. When we have a problem, and we all have problems, we are expected to think about our choices and fix it to get ourselves back on track. If we can't fix it on our own, we go to the focus room for help. They help us figure out what is going on and offer better choices that will help us when we return back to class.
At the end of the day, we do our job and pack up on time.
We wait for the announcement to be dismissed and walk with our line.
We always stay with the teacher.
When we get to our buses, we sit down and stay seated on the bus. Remember, this is Obama Elementary. We hold our hands together with college on our minds. Education is the journey, bringing leaders to life.